Welcome everyone to our live trading today. Today is Thursday. Hola trader camp. Tudo bem? Yeah, I don't think you speak Portuguese, but I guess como estás, right? Yeah, let's go. Today is Thursday, 23rd July 2026, and the markets open. It is the New York session. There's practically no news, and I guess my prediction was right on the unemployment change. Apparently, there were better jobs than expected for the Aussie dollar, and then unemployment rate remained the same. So we had some strong move on the Aussie dollar pairs, but we're going to have a look at that shortly. In terms of the euro interest rate, it remained the same as I said it would. And we have the ECB press conference where they're going to be talking a lot and everything like that. I'm not sure if you guys know what happens during the ECB press conference, but usually during that time, there's a lot of talk of probably increasing interest rates, reducing it, stuff like that. So we are yet to see if that is going to be the case, and usually causes some sort of volatility in the market. So just be safe out there. That's going to be completely later on, like about 30 minutes from now, when they're going to have that whole press conference. Lasts about an hour or two, depending on the context. But let us jump right through into our live trading today. So, good news. Two of our trades hit take profit. That was Pound CAD and USD Swiss. So, let us just quickly look at that. Pound CAD on the 4 hour. So, Pound CAD ripped right through there. So we started selling all the way from here at first, like these levels started selling until all the way down here. So that worked out quite well. And then USD Swiss as well. This one was sweet, nice, clean, straight to the point. I liked this. So this was like textbook type of setup, right to the take profit. And we bagged there about $26 on pound CAD and then $50 on USD Swiss, which is great. And right now, the one, remember I was talking about Aussie CAD. So what happened during that news? Aussie CAD or Aussie dollar decided to go up, like it strengthened. Yeah, of course it strengthened because the numbers were good for the employment change. They were good, but unemployment stayed the same. So that wasn't strong enough to move the currency. So it spiked up for the time being. So that has kind of affected the Euro Aussie trade because it's more like a hedge right now, the Euro Aussie and the Aussie CAD trade. So right now, it is now dropping. We're waiting for it to come below here, the previous support levels. So that is what we are anticipating on Aussie CAD to happen for this drop to continue. We do not have any other news for the rest of the week. Today is the last set of news, according to what I know. And then moving also to is it Aussie yen? Oh, we opened the wrong chart here. So Aussie yen as well strengthened to the upside, but we want this to come to the downside. So we opened also another position on this one. So yeah, because I'm very confident on this coming all the way down, but anything can happen. That's why I have this Euro Aussie position on to more like a hedge against all my Aussie trades. So right now it did touch the support level, but it didn't go right through. We always want the price to go right through, not touch it. We want a break of support. I do not want that support to hold. I do not want that resistance to hold. That is always what I want. So basically, we entered into this trade when the market decided to move up, had a rejection of this support becoming resistance, which is great. Textbook stuff. And now we are waiting for the market to come all the way down here. So if that happens, all well and good. It protects us on Aussie CAD and Aussie Yen because those are the only Aussie trades we have. Then also Euro Yen, which is one of the trades that is doing quite well right now. Yeah, Aussie Yen or Euro Yen, sorry, is coming down nicely. Same with Aussie Yen. So we are coming all the way down here. This is our target. Seems a bit far, but the profit is quite good, if you'd ask me. 228 by 2, 220. So we're talking about 400 or so odd dollars off this Euro Yen trade. Yeah. Then USD CAD, we are officially bouncing nicely off the trend line. So most likely today we could be seeing ourselves make new lows right here. Then New Zealand dollar. New Zealand dollar is dropping like a sack of potatoes, but this is actually an ideal time to actually re-enter another position, which I will do right now. So where is that? So New Zealand dollar, we are buying again. So there we go. So we are still aiming for the top here to make a new high. So that is our aim. So far, we're in a loss when we started this live, and now we're in a profit, which is great. All thanks to Aussie CAD and Pound Swissy, which we have not covered. Yeah, it's moving quite well. Similar pattern with dollar Swiss as well. Pull back, then it continues all the way to the upside. This trend line will possibly be moved as well, like so, and it still aligns with everything here. First bounce, second bounce, third bounce, then coming all the way to the upside to make a new high. Then let us look at gold. Gold is the worst performing today according to our list, followed by NAS 100. Best performing right now is Euro NZD. So Euro NZD also we had to enter into this trade, but it's not yet ready according to what I see. It's moving parabolically to the upside, so it's moving without us. So I was right on the analogy that this is definitely the final level it's reaching, and it's going right past through that. So that is a good sign. So all we just need is a pullback. All we need is a pullback on Euro NZD so that we can join this trend going to the upside. So that moves us to moving this all the way here. So we might be looking for a pullback into this area. This should be around 1.96300. So we're waiting for a pullback into 1.96300. Then we buy from here. Then we look to go to the upside with it as well. Then, yeah, let's jump into gold right now. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. What are we seeing here? What do we have? So let's say, what does my crystal ball say on gold? Sorry, no, there's not crystal ball we're looking at here. So gold, what I do think is, what high could we possibly be targeting here? I think we're gonna be aiming for the support level, honestly. I do think gold is gonna come to 4106, maybe today. But yeah, it should come to 4106. Well, I shouldn't even use the word should, so because then that means that it's 100%. And I do not know if the market is going to move that way. We always just anticipate the move. But I like the drop that it's creating here. Great discount to enter, actually. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to enter into this trade on gold at a great discount. So we are in that trade nicely, and we are going to be aiming for this same level around 4106. Then if it moves past this resistance level, I'll move my stop loss to break even, of course, once it touches 14.99. So 4106 is the target, which is the support becoming resistance. That's what we just need. Support becoming resistance. Nothing more, nothing less. Support becoming resistance. That is what we need. And I'm sure you've seen right now in this live that we always have, this usually works out most of the time, and we are already in profit. Great. This is what we love. We love when we enter the trade, we are in the money. We are in the money. That's what we love. So it's probably bouncing off this support level here, or it's probably aiming to come here, then it bounces off of that, then probably come all the way here. So support equals resistance as usual. So we're aiming for $337. So these are just the quick intraday trades on gold that I love to enter. So the high on gold has been 40.70. Oh, sorry, 41.40. So we came all the way from here. This is where we came off from, the highs here, and then we came crashing down strongly. That's why gold is the worst performing today. So the question is this going to be a reversal point or not? And this is what I was talking about yesterday. I was talking about gold having to reverse on a Wednesday. So most of the pairs, if you look at them, they have already reversed. Some have already reversed, some are still continuing the direction they were intended to go. And us, we just play the cards right all the time. As long as we play the cards right, we'll be in the money. So great. Gold is currently going up. All right. So I'm just looking at the comments right now. Gold chance to go to 47.7 before bouncing again. Yeah, probably. But I do think gold might be actually coming to 4106, 4106. That's where I think gold could be coming to. Because right now, gold, if this 15-minute candle closes, that means that support level that I mentioned, that's right here, is strong enough for this market to actually push back up. If it just rejects right now, then possibly this could also be another signal to actually enter. That is probably what we could have been waiting for. But of course, you know me, I like to jump into trade sometimes early, but that would have been a great signal I've been waiting for a rejection of this support level. So markets, I'm sure you've noticed I don't use indicators. I just use price and the market support and resistance. Yeah. H4 support is at 40.75 to 73. Yes, it is somewhere there, the support, but yeah, it's great that it even has that confluence on the 4 hour. That's what we like as well. I will look at that in a moment. Just looking at your comments, Trader Gum. So yeah, I talked about the bounce of 47.7. Yes, so that is what we could be anticipating of gold. Yes, we are anticipating a bounce right now of this same level, this same support level. And it is bouncing off it strongly. Like we're literally left a few seconds before the 15-minute candle closes. See, amor, plata, plata, US dollar. I'm not sure what plata plata means, but yes, I know C means yes and amor means love. So what do you mean you love? You love the enormous amount of dollars, is it? Yeah. ECB conference always paranda. Yeah, it's always a mess. So it causes a lot of volatility. So let's look at that 4 hour chart, which you were talking about just now. I don't really see any support here. The next support on the 4 hour chart is actually at 44.3. I don't think it would go that deep, but anything's possible in this market. So yes, it is a possibility it can go that deep. But like I said on the 15-minute chart, that's why I use the 15-minute chart, because I'm just looking for intraday trades. That's all I'm looking for, not long term. So yeah, so this is a support level. it kind of closed below it, but it was still rejecting off of it. That's one thing I do know. So it's either it's going to pass right through and come to this second level of support and bounce from that level, or it's just going to bounce right off the bat right now if it wants. That's one thing I know about gold. If it wants, it could bounce right off the bat. It's not 100% that it moves off the support level. If it were that easy, everybody will be doing that, because most people, what they are looking for here is, of course, they were looking probably to enter right here and then put a stop loss right there. You would have gotten stopped out without even actually giving it room to move. The idea on this trade is good. The idea on this trade is good. It's just that the timing may be slightly off because the markets are not actually efficient. Like, in that sense, like everything moves at certain levels. If that were the case, everybody would be making crazy money off the market. But the market likes to test people. It likes to test and see if you can hold the pain, how much you're willing to lose. That's what the market is always aiming to do, wants to see how much you're willing to lose. So this support level here seems to already getting breached according to what I see. But this second support level seems to be like a level that will hold. But of course, if we do break down right all the way to probably 40.44, which is the same support level on the 4 hour as Trader Gump mentioned, then possibly, then possibly, then possibly that's when I could call it quits. But I am still in this because these two support levels I do think are good. This same one, it rejected twice. Like, this was the first rejection to the upside. This was the second one. So I believe this one is actually more stronger, and this is still a good level for entry. We know I entered slightly further down here. So I do think this market may continue going up in the next few hours and possibly coming all the way up here. Just like we did yesterday. Yesterday, the market came all the way up here very strongly, just made its slight blip to the bottom and then came all the way up to the previous resistance. And us, we're just waiting for the market to come support resistance. Then maybe from there we might continue our downward move. That is all I want. I just want to make that quick buck intraday. That's all. And overall, the other trades seem to be doing okay. Um, Aussie CAD seems to be doing fine, and Pound Swiss as well. Yeah. Mucho bills, so mucho. Yeah, okay. It's great. It's great that I got that correct, Trader Gump. So mucho dólares necesitantes. Yeah. So yeah, dollars is very important. It's very important indeed. Yeah. So I'm wrapping up here. I hope you do enjoy the volatility at the ECB press conference. I hope you do enjoy that volatility because it may be crazy. Yeah, it might move a bit crazy. So be careful. Make sure you use stop losses as you are trading through that news announcement. And don't forget, we have promos running, two promos, 50% off if it's the first time you're using OFP, using the promo code first OFP. Then, if you've been with us for a while, like Trader Gump, since the beginning he has been with us, yeah, you can use the promo code OFP45 and you can get yourself an account, any type of account, multiple usages, unlimited. And you literally have 8 days before this promo ends. 8 days. This ends on the 31st of July, 2026 at 11:59 p.m. CET, which is 5 p.m. CET, actually almost 6 p.m. EST. So make sure you grab yourself an account before then. So I will be seeing you all for the final trading day tomorrow. Make sure you're safe in these markets. And as usual, happy trading.